What's good, YouTube? Easy now, 1337 aka Snow here today with a video and with tonsillitis. As you can probably tell, my voice is very different. It's because I have developed tonsillitis over the past week and I'm in a lot of pain. I'm trying not to record videos, but I wanted to record this and get it up. So what we're going to talk about today is how to fix Destiny and make it a better game. Well, not fix all of the problems, but just these general problems that I think would improve the enjoyability of the game especially when you're at a high level as well, when you're at the top level. So firstly, I would say we need more glimmer per kill while using consumables. Consumables are rare unless you farm them, and now because they're patching everything, you can't really farm them. Now when you use a consumable, each random kill gets you 1 glimmer. I mean, what's the point in using a consumable for 10 minutes if you're going to get 1 glimmer per kill? You only get extra glimmer when you kill like ultras and majors, but because they're patching all the ultras and majors because people are farming them, it's making it impossible to make glimmer too. So why not make it 5 glimmer per kill? That would do me fine, 5 glimmer per kill. The next thing I want to talk about is materials. Spin metal, relic iron, spirit bloom, helium filaments. Now they're all on their own individual planets, so why not have the enemies on those planets have a small chance of dropping 1 or 2 of those materials for you? So when you're grinding enemies in bounties and grinding enemies in strike missions, they have the chance of dropping things like relic iron for you. If that means you maybe have to increase how much relic iron you spend on an armor piece to level it up, fine, but at least it takes the grind of having to find chests and the actual random spawns of the items. So I think that would be a really great idea to do. Next, I would think about ascendant shards and ascendant materials. So when you do things like the weekly Nightfall strike and the daily story, etc., you should get a choice at the end of that strike or mission, etc. You should get the choice to choose between energies and shards, because I need a lot of shards to level up all my armor to increase my light level. But whenever I do something that gets ascendant material, I always end up with energies, and it's really frustrating and really annoying. So I think you should have the choice of doing that. And what I should also think is that doing missions on the hardest level and strikes on the top level should also have the chance of dropping shards or energies for you. Maybe have them random, but they should have the chance of dropping them for you as well in the loot reward system. Talking about the loot reward system, I would also like to see an increased drop rate for public events. Now I don't know if they're meant to give you something every event, but I certainly do not get something every event. The other day I completed 7 events in the space of a couple of hours. I went back to my tower, I had absolutely nothing for it. I had no shards, no energies, nothing, and it's really frustrating, because then it's like, well, why am I bothering doing the events? Why am I going out of my way from my looting spot to do events when you're not going to get anything for it? It just seems ridiculous. Next, I want to see increased reputation for strikes. Now, from what I see, reputation on strikes is no greater than doing a couple of free roam missions, which are a lot quicker, a lot easier, a lot more simple. So there's no real reward for doing a strike mission, because the loot isn't as good enough to warrant doing them. You don't get, I mean, I know they're doing the patch for legendary engrams, but that's still not enough. If they gave away shards, then strikes would be worth doing, or energies, etc. But why not increase the reputation you get as well? That means you can level up your reputation factions quicker. Maybe add some extra levels of items to the factions, so don't stop at level 3, go to like level 10 where they're selling some really good stuff. And then have increased reputation. It give you something to strive for, to do strikes for. It just seems pointless otherwise. And last but not least, I would want to see an increase in vault space, and I mean a dramatic increase. Say, change it from 20 on each section to maybe 30, but then also have extra separate sections for things like shaders, ammo, emblems. They all have their own section, because I like to stock up on ammo, buy as much as I can and shove it in my vault, and it takes up all the space. So why not just have increased vault space for each section, but on top of that as well have extra sections for specific items that people buy a lot of. They're my ideas for fixing or trying to fix Destiny, making it a more enjoyable game for high level people. If you agree, let me know in the comment section below. If you have any other ideas on things that you want to see fixed. I didn't mention anything about PvP because that's just a whole different video. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about my ideas, what ideas you have. Get them in that comment section below. Hopefully someone important might see the video and implement some of our ideas. Thank you for listening to my destroyed voice at the moment. I am actually getting better than what I was, so don't worry too much if you are worrying. Drop some likes, some favourites, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.